Hello and welcome back to the Making Fire podcast. This is a podcast where two longtime besties talk about their favorite TV show, Survivor. This week we are getting ready to recap season 46. It hasn't started yet, but we're going to jump into the cast a little bit, do a little bit of a cast assessment for you all. It's been a little bit of a break, but we're going to get right back into it and talk about our favorite TV show, Survivor. But before we get into that, Maddie, how are you?
I'm so good. So good to be back talking about Survivor now that we have more fresh content. I've been extremely busy. Major life alert. Life alert. I, over this little break, got a Nintendo DS to relive my childhood favorite toy electronic device. I bought it off eBay. That was my first eBay purchase. And
Ever?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like that I've done by myself. It was extremely successful. I will be purchasing again from this person for anyone else who wants a DS. It has been so much fun. I got Nintendogs to start. Unfortunately, I don't know how to reset the game, so it did come with a dog. Her name is Kayla, and she's a Siberian Husky. Jamal, the previous owner, didn't do great with her. She had not won any competitions. But
you win some, you lose some.
Yes, and I have Kayla and then Marvin, my golden retriever. Big plans for them. They're excelling. But then for my birthday, my parents and my siblings got me more DS games, like some of my old favorite ones.
Did I miss your birthday?
No, it's next week. But they already sent it to me.
The way I just had a panic attack. I'm so sorry.
No, I just opened my present early. Well, it was like already open in the box, and I looked at it. That was a really funny reaction. Anyways, no, you did not miss my birthday.
It's in my calendar. I was like, I think I would have seen it. Anyway, okay.
Anyways, they got me 2 Hannah Montana games, a High School Musical game that I used to play, and a Sims 2 Castaways.
Oh, yes.
That I had never played. So far, because I've been busy, I've only played one of the Hannah Montana games, but it is so much fun. Anyways, it's just like nice. The DS is so perfect. I love that it's like pocket sized. I can just put it in my purse, because I take it places. And just like, I don't know, it's so fun. So that's what I've been up to in my free time. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I forgot that we did this at the beginning of the podcast and I did not have something to come with. So, I think I'll give you a review of a new IHOP that opened near my house in the city I live in. That was not there when Maddie used to live here.
Where?
It opened up next to the Target.
Really?
Yes, because there used to be like a Denny's there or something, so it's the same building. Sherry's. It's an IHOP now. My friend slash roommate slash bestie for the restie, Kellen. Sorry, that's your competition. Kellen loves IHOP apparently, and was like, I want to go. And I was like, okay. It was bad.
Okay, well, you'll have to come visit me. Because IHOP is Logan, my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? Show us that ring, queen. Show us that ring.
That is his current obsession. And
really,
all of the reviews for the IHOP are like,
not both of our little boy toys being obsessed with IHOP.
No, I know. Every weekend he's like, can we go to IHOP? And I'm like, no. But all of the reviews are like, this is the best IHOP I've ever been to. Like,
girl, what?
It's like a 5-star IHOP. Anyways, yeah, we've been multiple times. And
so interesting.
It's like fine. It's the best IHOP I've ever been to. Like, I'll give him that, but I still don't love IHOP.
I'll give you that. I prefer the local one, our local little restaurant in the place where I live right now. You know the one I'm talking about.
I know the one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dox myself, but it's so good. I had my mom came up last week and was doing work last Friday, a week ago today, and I had it then.
Mm.
It was so delicious as always. Got some chicken and waffles, so
Okay,
there
well,
is that.
when you come visit me, I have a favorite breakfast place here
And we'll
that
have to go.
is
And we'll have to
amazing.
go. I love
Not to give
breakfast.
a clue to the region where I live, not that we haven't said it before, but I have talked to many locals who are from the city where I live, asking about where the best cheese curds are, a delicacy.
Mm.
And because I was like, oh, this place that I go to for like brunchy breakfast, like has my favorite ones. And they said, before I said that, that was the best place to get them. So I'm
Mm.
like, oh, so I'm a
Mhm.
connoisseur.
Interesting.
Anyways,
Well, moving on from breakfast, because we're about to get to the real meal.
the entree.
The entree, Survivor 46, is announced, is here. I don't know when this podcast is coming out.
Probably on like this weekend.
Oh, quick turnaround.
Quick turnaround. Yeah. I need to get back into the routine.
Well, this weekend. So this week, this Wednesday, Survivor 46 is airing. We're super excited, getting back into Survivor season. It's gonna be super fun. But we got a whole new cast of people to look at, babes.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing we're good at is judging people.
Yeah, I will say, take all of my opinions with a grain of salt. These are assumptions. These are me judging them based solely on their like Entertainment Weekly interviews, which
sorry.
Like they're set up to fail by the structure of them.
Of course.
And
some of these answers are crazy.
And I'm judgmental. But I'm open-minded. We judged them very hard last season, but I liked a lot of the people. So
yeah,
don't take us seriously. We're just two girls with opinions.
Exactly. Maddie and I both last season and this season, we haven't looked at any. Today was the day. I had not looked at any of the press. I haven't looked at any of the video interviews. We have looked at barely anything of these people. We wanted to give the raw first reactions, as first reaction as you can get, because we had to prep a little bit for the podcast. So we don't know what these people sound like. We don't know how they. I mean, we know how they describe themselves, but there's very limited. We don't know how they gesticulate, how they present themselves.
I feel like this season they've been doing so much more of the promo and press for it, because I do follow this like official Survivor Instagram, and they've been posting the videos of these people, and every time I'm like, oh, swipe, I don't want to see it.
Boo!
I want to go into it
tomato
with as little information as possible. So they've been working overtime this season.
They have been. I feel like a lot of they did a lot of promo last season too. So I don't know. Maybe it's just this new era vibe. Yeah. Survivor's kind of on a uphill tick right now, so who knows? But we're just gonna jump into it. Last season we did a draft. Because I confidently told Maddie that I could handle being in charge of a draft, and that did not work out. Sorry, everybody who was obsessed with our draft episode. I know there's a lot of y'all out there. But this season we're not going to do a draft exactly. We're both going to pick winner picks, but that's going to be at the end of the pod. So stay until the end if you want to know who both Maddie and I are picking. We're going to have two separate winner picks. Maddie gets to pick first since she drafted the winner pick last time. So stay tuned for that. But we're just going to jump in. We're going to start with a real quick look at the cast, say a few points about everybody, and get ourselves familiar with them. And then we're going to do some superlatives, some fun little Q&A things, which will be good. It'll be good. I'm excited.
Can I start with something?
Sure. So
I noticed two themes for the cast members this season. Just like I did last season. I mean, we both did. I feel like last season, everyone was like 26 years old or a lawyer. This season, everyone is either a millennial or loves running.
Which is so strange. I thought you were going to say something. We have a lot of international people.
Okay, that too.
born not in the United States and now currently live in the United States, or are just from other places. I was like, this is super interesting.
It is super interesting. But I
But
I
yes, also
wanted to
notice
clarify that I felt like just based on their ages, a lot of them are millennials, but also I think that went into how judgmental I was about their answers because so many of them were like, this is giving very millennial.
I'm just doing a quick scroll through, just to see if I could see any other similarities pop out. We have a lot of people from Mississippi. I'm just like I've seen more than 3 people from Mississippi.
Whoa, really?
Just
I feel like I saw multiple Massachusetts.
A lot of Massachusetts. There's a lot of people from the southern coast, like Virginia, the Carolinas. I got Georgia right there. There's a couple New Jerseyans. There's a lot of Florida people, which is really interesting if you ask me. But we got a lot of southern people. People who are either born in the South and moved out, or people who are born and still live in the South, or just living in the South currently.
Survivor Production heard us talking about that Southern charm.
The Southern charm, and it works.
And they delivered.
It works. They delivered.
Hopefully.
They delivered. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. We're going to get into it. For those who want to follow along, we are both looking at the Entertainment Weekly article that was released. Sorry if you can hear my mouse scrolling. I don't have the most, what do you call it? The most...
Quiet?
There's like a word. Quiet. But it's like, what do you call it when something is like... Not arithmetic. That's not the word I want to use. But I feel like it sounds like an A.
It's not math.
Like, I'll figure it out. It'll come to me.
No, I don't know.
Cute. Okay. We're going to start with the first person on the list. We have Jem, Hussein Adams. Again, Maddie and I have not heard. This was our problem last time. Me with Sabaya, I consistently pronounced her name wrong for like the first episode or 2. She wasn't in that many, so that I do apologize for. We don't know how these people's names are pronounced. We haven't watched any coverage, so if we do pronounce their names wrong, we do deeply apologize, and we'll get it right next time. Pinky dinky promise.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we're gonna start with Jem. Just the basics. She's 32, from Guyana, which is in South America, and she currently lives in Chicago, and she is an international brand mentor.
Which, that was my first comment. What is that? Like,
international
brand, she like helps them with like social media or like marketing? Is that like a fancy word for like marketing strategy? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a business major. Mm-hmm. But I would assume some sort of marketing thing. I don't know. I felt very, I'm gonna be honest, a little bland from this interview.
A little bland, but also the main thing that stuck out to me was her quote, "I'm a risk taker. Let's just say if it's not risky, I'm not interested." You lost me there.
So true, queen.
I said, before I noticed that all of, like, so many of them were millennial, I said, her bio was just so, like...
Millennial core.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really it. Sorry, we're gonna do a quick run through of these people. I don't know if I have anything. I just felt, I felt sort of, like, fine. You know who, like, it kind of reminded me of? Sorry, she is from South America and D is Latina, but I was like, this is kind of giving... Like D, I was getting D energy from this interview, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's a winner. That's your winner pick.
It could be. Who knows?
Next we have Ben Katzman, who is a 31-year-old musician from Miami, Florida. I thought it was interesting how he like had an independent record label at 25 and was like, I got too rich. So,
am I just supposed to believe you? Like, you're not even gonna name drop it. I'm just supposed to believe that you had and that you were like, no, this is too much for me.
Okay,
girl.
I'm glad you said it because I was also thinking, like, is this true? Like,
I don't believe you. He sounds like a liar. I'm so sorry.
I also, my comment, can't get a good read on him.
I couldn't get a good read on him. Name 3 of your favorite hobbies. Chilling hard at the beach. How about you get a job?
Doodling.
Nobody wants to work these days.
I did say he likes playing guitar. Do we have another air guitarist about to hit our beach?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'm getting bad vibes, and not bad vibes in a fun way. Bad vibes in a. You said one of your favorite past survivors was Nick Wilson. Do you know the drama with Nick Wilson?
No.
You know he's a state representative in Kentucky, I think.
Oh yes, I do.
He passed. For those who don't know, he basically passed a law, or put up a law that that's what it is. I don't think it passed, but he created a bill that would make it so you could basically be in a loving relationship with your cousin.
And then wasn't he like, oh, that was not the intention or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, never mind.
Yeah. So, but I think I actually heard I did see Twitter drama about this. These were filmed these interviews were taken much further, long before. That's what I'm trying to say. Long before the stuff about Wilson came out. So I think you're free for now. Not long before, but anyway, that's not the point. I'm not liking his vibe. I don't know. I'm sorry. If anybody out there is a hippie, I'm taking a class on the 1960s right now in the United States, and I just did a bunch of reading on hippies, and I hate hippies. And that was the vibe I was getting from this. And what?
Do you want to go into that?
I can. Do you really want me to?
I mean, I'm kind of interested.
Okay, so the vibe that I get from hippies is that a lot of the people in the 1960s who started this hippie trend love rock and roll, and they are marking themselves in a way to be seen different by society. Most of the hippies are white, and so you're basically trying to distinguish your whiteness from other people's whiteness, which is and then feel suppressed because of that distinction. You can't feel suppressed for growing your hair out and growing your beard out and wearing tie-dye. That's not how that works. Or not wearing shoes. Again, I'm not a 1960s scholar, so sorry if I'm getting this wrong and if anybody's going to be upset with me about this, but they're basically like, we are being suppressed because of our interests, and our views on life are different than the American norm. The nuclear family vision is not our vision. The American traditional vision is not our vision, and we're being suppressed because of that and how we choose to express that. And I'm like, okay, but it's also like a choice. Like you're choosing to.
You weren't born a hippie.
You were not born a hippie, and I'm so sorry. And what pissed me off the most was reading about hippies' relationship to like rock and roll, and how rock and roll became this like way for hippies to advocate and express, right? And I was reading this article, this like primary document of somebody being like, they said, this is like 1960s, so sorry the language isn't great, but they're like, the people who are fighting in urban communities, basically black people, African Americans, being like, these people, like, you guys need to adopt this way of like adopt this music and this way of revolution, like it's accessible, blah blah blah. Black people invented rock and roll. What do you mean they are the ones that need to adopt it? You stole it from them. Like, what are you talking about? This person's probably, I don't know. Anyway, that's my beef with hippies. That's the vibe I got from this. I'm on an anti-hippie kick right now, and I was just like, I don't like you. Us about 5 minutes ago. Don't take any of this seriously. We're just giving your thoughts. Me, I don't like you. I don't even know. I don't even know who this is. So sorry, Ben. I'm sure you're a lovely person, and your family probably loves you. And whatever bands you used are the bands that you produced in the 25 years are your 20 record label at 25 that we don't even know what record label it is. And you just you said, I want to experience life. That's how you know you're rich.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to experience life. Some of us don't get the privilege of experiencing life, buddy. Let's move on. Are you done with Ben?
Yeah. Are you done with Ben?
I'm done for now. But
You
Ben,
shoot him up and spit him out.
This is my Drew of the season. We will be coming back to you, Ben.
We're not done.
We're not done. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Jessica Jess Chong. There's a lot of nicknames this season.
Yes.
Jess is 37. She is from Hong Kong / Toronto. Those are two different places. Currently lives in San Francisco, California, and she is a software engineer.
Yeah, I really liked her.
Me too.
I like her, how she describes herself. Silly, animated, compassionate, and persistent. One thing cannot get behind is her talking about how she binge watches 80% of a TV show and then panics and then Googles the rest of it.
Girl, what?
Yeah, you might want to unpack that a little bit more
Yeah.
with someone, because that's insane. But other than that, she seems like really nice and cool. I don't know. I liked her.
She's a little bit of a freak, though. She is an identical twin. Moving on. What past Survivor would you play the most? She said Ty, Gabby, and Marianne, which I stand all three of those people. I'm like gonna get behind you. I'm so sorry. You listing Ty, Gabby, and Marianne, does that make me think you're gonna win? No. But does it make me think you're gonna be good TV? Yes. So I'm excited about that. I liked her. What is she talks about shifting careers, which I think is inspiring. I hope that maybe, I don't know, if she's fluid in her professional life, maybe she'll be fluid in her game of Survivor. Who knows?
I also liked her outfit.
I also liked her outfit. I wonder if she made it. She says one of her hobbies is sewing her own clothes.
I was hoping. Yeah.
It looks nice. I like the print on it.
I do too.
She looks good.
And her like lipstick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of giving.
She is.
She does not look 37.
That's a leg up in the physical
on the comp
aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how about Banu?
I think it's Banu. Banu Gopal. Banu.
We're going to roll with that for now. Banu is 41, from India, currently resides in Massachusetts. He's an IT quality analyst. He says he's good at making first impressions. I feel like based on his bio, he seems like he might do well. However, he says he wants to play like Cochrane, so maybe he's just a bit cocky. I can't tell. I can't tell what's genuine. Maybe he's genuine. Maybe I'm a bad person.
You are a bad person.
Oh, okay.
One of the questions that I thought was interesting Maddie, you're not a bad person. Sorry, I just had to say it was a joke, everybody. One of the questions, I don't know if I like this question. How would your friends describe you? I don't know if I like that question.
How would you describe me?
Oh.
How do you think I would describe you?
Sorry. One of Kellen's got... Kellen! Oh, sorry. I gotta go.
What do you think I would say about you?
About me? One word that my friend would use to describe me is... is loud. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how do I think you would describe me? If I'm saying, okay, how would my friends describe me? Never shuts the fuck up. Really, really funny, but also can be really annoying. And the most handsome, prettiest person I've ever seen in my whole life.
Oh my god, that's exactly what I told Caleb.
Hey Caleb, if you're watching, that's my what? That's my bro.
Yeah. For context, for Riley's birthday, I got him a cameo from Caleb from last season. Unfortunately, Caleb asked us not to share it publicly, but he is obsessed with Riley and wants to hang out. So
yeah, Caleb, if you ever come to the town where I live, hit me up.
Or
We
if
can
you're
go
in
get
Canada.
anywhere in Canada. Not that big of a place.
Yeah.
Most people live within like 200 miles of the border or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of space.
It's like
I could do 200 miles. That's me walking.
For our
I
audio
like
listeners.
I like Banhus. No, Banu.
Banu.
I wasn't looking at his name and I was trying to remember. Banu. I'm so sorry. I like his becoming a citizen of the United States of America. That is such a hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But like props to anybody who can do it. I think that'll be good. A good ethic, but a work ethic. But John Cochran is a little bit of a turnoff for me, but who knows?
Yeah, I didn't mean that he was cocky from all of his responses. It was specifically the like, I'm very good at making first time impressions combined with my expressive social media presence.
Yeah. I also realized I didn't finish my thought about why I don't like the question, how would your friends describe you? Because it's not your friends describing you. It's you describing... That is basically what you had me do. It's you describing yourself through the lens of your friends. Girl, just ask me how I would describe myself at that point.
Yeah.
Your friends reading this? No, I would not describe you like that. In fact, that is not how I would describe you.
Oh, I would describe you exactly how you described yourself. How you thought I would. Annoying... loud. I'm kidding. I would say funny number 1. And
funny looking. Okay, moving on. We are going to Kenzie Petty, who ate up this promo picture. I'm sorry.
okay.
You don't think so?
I think her okay, this is my general comment about her. Is it not just Hannah from last season?
No.
I get the exact same vibe.
Kenzie's a salon owner.
Okay.
Should I tweet her right now and ask her if she has a tobacco or a nicotine addiction? Tobacco. What is it? 2006? Who the fuck has a tobacco addiction anymore? Wait, can you be addicted to tobacco? Can you be addicted to tobacco? Yes, you can. Okay, for those one, can you see my screen?
Guy Fieri addicted to tobacco.
Can you see my screen right now? Can you see what it says?
Yeah.
Here, let me turn my brightness up.
Hold it in front of your face. No,
Can you see what it says?
No.
Oh.
No, I meant like it's like a spotlight on you.
No, I know that's what they... Oh, like this?
Yes.
Can you see what it's here? I'll read it. Regular use of tobacco products leads to addictions in many users. But this was posted in January 23rd, 2022, so it may be outdated.
Okay. Yeah, maybe people just aren't addicted to tobacco now.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's addicted to nicotine. Nicotine and Juuls.
Is that not nicotine?
No, it is. How do I feel about Kenzie? I don't know. She's Savage in Catan. I feel like, remember last season we had a bunch of board game haters?
Yeah.
This is the resurgence of the board game.
It's also a resurgence of people saying they want to play like Marianne.
Also, resurgence of salon owners. The last salon owner that won or played the game won the game.
True.
So that could be interesting. Again with this question, how would your friends describe you? Resentful. We hear a lot about her salon story. I'm like
resentful.
Resilient. Guys, I'm so tired. Resentful. Wait.
Imagine describing your friend as lot of grudges. I think they actually hate me.
She loves fantasy romance novels.
Romance.
I'm excited for her. I think she looks cute. I think that is not a compliment. I don't think she reminds me of Hannah. I think the tattoos. She doesn't even have glasses.
I'm just saying, like, the vibe.
Being a millennial? Is she a millennial? Is 29 millennial age?
Yeah.
29? You know how close I am to 29? Like, we're only 7 years apart.
Mm.
We were in K through 12 at the same time.
That's kind of a big jump. Okay, we've got to move on.
Guys, we're feeling a little silly right now.
Guys, it's like a little resentful.
You're next.
That's right. Okay. The next is Charlie. Charlie Davis. Charlie is 26. He's from Manchester by the Sea, Massachusetts. Currently resides in Boston. Jake.
We've got a Boston boy.
He's a law student. Another
Jake.
Law person.
Oh.
Here's where it takes a turn.
The way I knew we were instantly going to say the same thing. Okay.
I don't. Okay. We'll just start off with his hobbies. Running, in parentheses, serious competitive running, close parentheses, debating, and board games.
You couldn't pick one red flag, you have to put 3 up there?
Then I just have to talk about, okay, some of the responses for what is the accomplishment you're most proud of are funny. But this one just, like, ick. Being elected varsity cross-country captain twice. I was a walk-on, and in college, I injured my sacrum.
Scrotum.
Basically, yeah, he's just like, I love.
He did not injure his scrotum. Sorry. This is specify.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I'm not loving the vibe either. I wonder if he's gonna have a thick accent like our Boston boy last season. Running and then in parentheses serious competitive running like that is a turn off for me. That's how I know you hate fat people.
I don't trust people that are too into running. And a lot of these people are.
They are, and it's such an interesting choice it's what an interesting thing to specify. Like, what is the difference between loving running competitively versus loving running in a casual way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do it. So
No.
Maybe I'm the wrong person to judge. But I will say, and I think this is him, I remember somebody in the promo from last season, like, you know how they usually do it in the final episode, they'll show a trailer. They had somebody in their application video wearing a suit, and I think this was him. Like somebody playing like a little law role. And I think that was him in the video, because I don't know if it was anybody else. But he basically said what I said. Competitive is interesting. Maybe he'll be a fun villain.
Likes debating. I hope he's a fun villain and not like a, I don't know. Maybe
Incel vibe.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be like early Emily.
The whole season?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like the next person might be our Emily, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty much Charlie says that he wants to play like Spencer, which also a red flag for me. But that's a wrap on Charlie. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Talk about Liz Wilcox.
Talk about her.
Her commitment to not eating in this promo picture needs to be studied.
That is so mean.
That was not mean.
It's the headband.
Because I know she did not style herself, and that is not her fault. She looks fine. She looks happy. Her face looks great. The styling, who styled her, needs to go to jail.
It's the headband.
It's the pink headband with the yellow tank with the denim shorts and the denim jacket wrapped around her waist.
Yeah.
And it's not even the same color denim. It's an acid wash denim jacket with a dark denim short.
She's quirky.
The glasses are interesting too.
The rainbow.
That is me on her for that one. But whoever styled her, Liz, this is not your fault, and I'm not going to blame you for that. That is not your fault, Liz. Liz Wilcox is 35. She's from Michigan, Luther, Michigan, and she currently lives in Orlando, Florida. And she's a marketing strategist. We have a couple marketing people. She she also likes running, telling jokes, and making money. Me too, queen. Get that bag.
I wouldn't call that one of my hobbies.
Making money? She's an Uber driver on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's giving my dad.
You think she has a Tesla?
Maybe. Marketing strategists in Orlando, Florida.
They do things.
They be doing things. I'm getting kind of Emily vibes about her. She wants to play like Russell and Sandra. She says her proudest accomplishment. My first thought is I make my own money. But then I just think I truly believe in myself. Okay.
I don't get Emily vibe.
Relentless.
Huh?
Relentless. Is that what was the word I said earlier?
Resentful.
Continue.
I think I don't get Emily vibes other than just like quirky woman in her late 20s to mid 30s.
I'm feeling like kind of villain, no? She seems a little like...
I feel like she's just gonna come on really strong.
Maybe like an Emily mixed with a Carolyn.
Oh.
I'm getting villain vibe. I'm sorry, but her saying she wants to play like Russell and Sandra, and something about the money, something about the making money, the fact that money.
Okay, Mr.
I don't know. Literally. I don't know. I'm getting villain vibe. She lives in Orlando.
I think she just seems like in her own world. The 3 adjectives that best describe yourself: fun-seeking, is that a word? Growth-minded, and effing capable of anything.
Okay, first of all, none of those are adjectives.
Also, 3.
I guess those are adjectives. Well, fun-seeking. I guess fun-seeking and growth-minded, but capable of anything. Is that an adjective? Effing.
I'm good.
Me too.
Okay.
See you out there, Liz.
Next we have David Jelinski, who will go by Jelinski henceforth. He is 22. This is where we get interesting. He's from Las Vegas, also currently lives there. His occupation is a slot machine salesman. How do you get into that business? I mean, I guess like growing up in Vegas, maybe like it's,
maybe it's like a family
blood.
business or something. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like proud of being smart and stuff. And like he likes theater.
He says that his favorite accomplishment is, I would have to say, my literature academic achievements are my proudest accomplishment. Tell me you're 22 on Survivor without telling me you're 22 on Survivor.
It's so true.
I just imagine I am also 22, so that is not shade. I sometimes imagine like if I were to get on the show, what would I say? What is your biggest accomplishment? I woke up on time today. I
Yeah.
don't know. He seems interesting. His favorite, the survivors who like to play Fabio, Sammy. I wonder. I don't know. Sammy, also from Las Vegas, also young, also had a weird job, pet
Yeah.
crematist. Um, Fabio, Sammy, Russell, Tyson, and Rick Devens.
Interesting that there's some different people.
I would really say the only big outlier is Russell. I feel like the connection I can see between Rick Devens, Tyson, Sammy, and Fabio is that there was
Yeah.
kind of a aloofness a little bit, not like stupidity. I feel like there was strategic aloofness, excuse me, to the four of those people. Russell seems just like a random outlier. Um, I'm just saying this now. He's a huge Swiftie.
Okay. Can we have one thing without Taylor Swift involved?
So you hate white women.
I don't hate her. Oh, that's a whole thing. We can't have the Swifties against us.
Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is the god. Karma is the one that
Are we gonna get
runs
copyright
the
claimed? You sound too similar.
My closest friends would say that David Jelinski thinks he knows everything. He's too smart for his own good. Yeah, just too smart. I don't know how I feel about. I think what is throwing me most off is his age. Also, the fact that he's wearing a sleeveless hoodie.
Yeah.
His tattoo looks really pretty, though.
It
I'm excited to see that in
Also,
HD.
those are jorts.
Yeah, on an island.
Well, if you're not going to criticize Miss Liz's outfit.
I'm not saying David had a good outfit.
Okay.
Oh, when I said yeah on an island, that wasn't me justifying the jorts. That was me like, yeah, he's wearing them on an island. Like, why would you wear jorts on Survivor?
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay. I was like, oh, it makes it sound like I was not shitting on his, but shitting on hers. No, I think jean shorts on Survivor is a bad idea for both genders. Thank you.
Equality.
I hate people equally. Yeah, I think that age is the big thing for him. We'll have to see. But next, kind of on the other side of the age spectrum. Did I just call her old?
Yeah. She's not even that old.
Is she not the oldest person on the cast?
She's only 48.
But she's the oldest person on the cast.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. No, you're right.
We've had some older people. I think she's the oldest person, yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, let me scroll back up. We have geez, where'd she go? Oh my god. Maria Shrime Gonzalez. She's 40.
Banu is the oldest. No, I lied.
Okay. Maria is 48. She's born and raised, lives currently in Dallas, Texas, and she's a parent coach. She also likes running.
Yeah. She's also resentful.
Her friends would also say that she was resentful too, yes. She's interesting. I feel like we got a little bit on her. I like her past Survivor choices. Drea and Natalie, I think, are very interesting choices. I think those are choices that somebody would make that isn't too or that is familiar with the show, and has thought about how they want to play, which excites me a little bit. Right.
Also, she's addicted to untying knots.
Which is real. I'm sorry. That's kind of satisfying. She's about to eat in those challenges.
Well, then I was like, is this going to be another Brandon situation where he's like, I'm really good at puzzles. And then she's not good at untying knots.
No, like, I have faith in her. She's really pretty.
Yeah.
We'll give her that. I think that's it. She's traveled a lot, which might give her a leg up. I think that should be interesting, and maybe that's something I will study. I won't study this, but I think there's an interesting layer to Survivor, and not to get analytical scholarly. But I wonder what the relationship between people who are familiar with international travel, how they tend to do on Survivor. Because I would imagine the comfortability with being in an unknown culture or environment tends to give people. Who the fuck is slamming doors in my house? Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Like they pay rent here. They do pay rent here. I wonder what that sort of advantage brings. Because somebody like Maria, who loves traveling, has gone to a lot of different places and has done a lot of different things. Yeah, I wonder what kind of advantage that gives to somebody. But who knows? We'll see. Do we want to move on?
Yeah, we do. Next we have
Next.
Okay, this is the end of the Making Fire podcast. Next we have Hunter McKnight. He is 28 years old from French Camp, Mississippi.
Do you think he sounds like that?
I hope so.
Me too.
He is a science teacher, but he does raise a red flag for me, which is not necessarily. I'm gonna have to hold it against him. He likes, one of his favorite hobbies is building Survivor challenges. I hate that. Like,
we have talked a lot. We have had heavy discussions on this podcast about us not liking that.
Yeah.
So I'm
we'll
not
see.
excited.
I hope it doesn't come up.
Maybe he likes building like the structures. Maybe he's not like a puzzle boy.
Anyways.
I don't think. I don't know what.
His friends describe him as a bit odd.
Me to you.
Do you hate me?
No, I'm just having fun, okay? Is it a crime to have fun?
Put your hands where I can see them.
I'm playing with chopsticks right now.
And I have an ibuprofen bottle. You're the drums.
I'm a bit odd, quick-witted.
Wait, I just have to say, I love like that we both are 1000% fiddling with things.
I always have to go over recording, or else like I have to.
That we could lift them up in their completely random objects.
It's just something random on my desk that I can just grab and play with.
Yeah. Anyways.
My reusable chopsticks. Yeah, I think he's 28. He has a lot of focus on his grades, which I'm like, you're grown.
It's giving, I mean, he is from the place where he currently lives. It's giving stuck in high school.
He must have went to high school, or not one. He must have went to college. It says, well, first of all, he said, I graduated college in 3.5 years. That's not, Maddie graduated in 3 years.
With a 4.0.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm 3.5. Obviously people can take college at their own pace, but the average is 4 years. Mm-hmm. Half a semester or half a year, graduating a semester early. That's not impressive. I'm so sorry, Bestie. It's not that impressive. Maddie graduated a whole year. I just said that, but you like give that's props.
Thank you.
It's not 2 years.
It could have been better. Could have been more impressive. And that's fine. My one comment, I said, congrats on being smart, I guess.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting. He says competitive, fun, hardworking, a little arrogant, intelligent. I'm like, I just feel like all you're doing is talking about yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to be doing, but like yourself in a way that's like, I'm smarter than everybody else. Which, if you are, you are. Yeah. I will say that I love the Hayden, who you're gonna play your game most like. Hayden is a Big Brother winner who came and played Survivor Blood versus Water. With his girlfriend who is a returning Survivor player. So like half the cast was Survivor people, half the cast were new people. Hayden's girlfriend Kat, who he was playing with, famously got voted out pre-merge and cried and said, "Who's gonna want to date somebody that goes home pre-merge?" And they're no longer together. This. I think Hayden might be a Trumpy. Oof. Might be. I'm not 100% sure. But Hayden played a good game. One of my favorite non-winning games in Blood versus Water. Blood versus Water is an underrated season. I will say it 100%. I
Oh,
agree with that
Kat is
statement.
like the blonde?
Yeah.
I remember Kat.
Hayden played an underrated game, and a game that a winning game had he was lasted a vote or two more. He easily could have won the season. That's why Tyson needed to get him out. But I like that. I think that's a good game to want to strive for if you're able to do it. What?
One of the people also ask things. Why did Kat from Survivor go to jail?
Have you seen her mugshot?
No.
Wait, hold
well,
up.
I'm about to.
Pull it up and then show it on the thing.
Wait.
Oh, she has a couple, it looks like. Here's one.
Wait, why does she have multiple?
I think that's only the two. The only two.
Only. Wow. Well,
I'll never forget you.
it'd be like that.
Okay, moving on. So, next up on our list, we have Moira Gaynor. What?
Mariah!
I thought you said laughing. I thought you were laughing because her last name was Gaynor. Moira.
You came so, like,
Moira.
hot and...
Mariah?
It literally says Mariah.
I need to get my eyes fixed, you guys. I'm crying right now.
Next we have Moira Gaynor.
Moira. Moira. Mariah. Okay. I get it. Mariah Gaynor is 28 from Baton... Nope. Boca Raton. I almost said Baton Rouge.
No, that's Terry Joe.
I can't do this anymore. I'm crying tears right now.
Who's Moira from Baton Rouge?
Who the fuck is Moira? Who the fuck is Moira from Baton Rouge? Oh my god. Okay, Mariah Gaynor is 28 from Boca Raton, Florida? That's not even Florida, is it? Is it Florida?
It is. I don't know why, but they did the 3-letter abbreviations for every
Is
state.
Florida FLA? That cannot be right. This is not the hill to die on. I'm so sorry. Florida and San Diego, California. She's a program coordinator.
And she's a go-getter.
She's a go-getter. Driven, quirky, sentimental. Mm-hmm. Sentimental is an interesting word. I don't feel like we see that very often. She loves a Google Sheet. She wants to play most like Nick Wilson. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about her.
She's a big runner as well.
Yeah.
Most proud of completing a marathon freshman year of college. She was going for a half, but then ended up doing a full. Interesting. One thing about somebody who runs a marathon, they're gonna let you know they ran a marathon.
Yeah. Old 26.2.
Bumper sticker, t-shirt, water bottle, medal.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's interesting. I don't know. Yeah. None of these, I don't know about you, Maddie Norton.
Not my government name.
You can see your government name. I don't know. We're about halfway through, everybody. I haven't been getting winter vibes from anybody.
No. No one's really...
What?
No one's really, like, exciting me so far. Honestly, besides, what is her name? Oh my god, I just messed up my thing.
Kenzie?
Jess.
Oh, Jess. Yes. Jess. Yeah, most of these people are giving me, but I in a good, like, this isn't me shitting on the cast. Like, I think in a good way, I'm not getting a clear winner pick because I feel like, oh, but even people that I feel like will make it far, like last season doing the cast assessment, I'm like, oh, Couture's gonna make it far. It's just the energy I'm getting off of her cat, like the energy I'm getting from this. That's somebody who's gonna make it far. Carolyn, Jam Jam, those are people that are gonna make it far. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Marianne, you didn't believe in that, but I like the energy I'm getting from Marianne.
Oh
this
my
is somebody
god.
You
Constantly
didn't.
with the Marianne.
You did not. You did not like Marianne. You hated her and sent her hate mail.
I bullied her online.
You bullied her online.
No,
I'm glad we're on the same page.
For the record, I did not.
But anyway, in a good way. Like I'm liking
I
that
bullied her in a good way.
No, I'm glad that there's no big standout that I'm like, oh, this person's clearly gonna get it. Anyway, that's not meant to shit on anybody, but that is Mariah.
Okay, next we have Q Burdette, a 29-year-old from Senatobia, Mississippi, currently resides in Memphis, Tennessee. He's a real estate agent. I will say this was the interview answers that stood out the most to me.
I agree.
He's a real estate, I think I said that, real estate agent.
Yeah.
His hobbies, one of them is building houses. He thinks his friends would describe him as the crazy risk-taking friend. He's one of 17 kids. He can eat 2 boxes of pizza in one sitting.
Real.
And what Survivor do you want to play like? He said bits and pieces from lots of players.
Me when I didn't study for the exam. I like the energy. If I had a nickel for every contestant on a major reality TV show
who's one of 17 kids,
whose name is Q, I'd have 2 nickels.
Which isn't
it's not
a
lot, but it's weird. It's weird. It's happened twice.
Who's the other?
Q is the name of a queen on Drag Race this season.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I'm intrigued to see this person on TV. I'm getting good. Like, I feel like he'll be a good character.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he'll bring positive energy, and it sounds like, I mean, if you have fishing skills, it sounds like he has survival skills, which I think will be helpful. So that's really exciting to me.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Well, moving on to Soda Thompson, who is 27, lives in Long Island, New York. From Long Island, New York, and currently lives in Lake. Help me out here. Hopatcog. She's from New Jersey, and she's a special ed teacher. Oh my gosh, she loves singing, taking walks, and doing random crafts.
Exclamation points.
Singing, taking walks,
okay,
doing
Derek
random
Barry.
crafts. Derek Barry. Okay, I think this.
Can Derek Barry play Survivor? Like, I know we've already talked about this.
Can Derek Barry please be on this podcast? Check out our Drag Race episode.
Yeah.
Our Drag Race fan cast. We talk about Derek Barry a little bit. I think we casted Derek. I can't remember.
We did.
Derek Barry. Okay. I think the standout answer to any of the questions in this whole interview is, what past Survivor would you like to play the game most like? Season 42. Girl, what? No, like, I get it and valid. Like, if I wanted to play like a season, it would be Survivor 42. But that is not the answer to the question.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, you didn't? I thought it was so silly. I had to reread it. I'm sure, but the confusion was like, what past Survivor? Maybe she like. I can understand what reading like Survivor you think like a season.
I still don't get it. Why would you want to, like, why is... I think of it like, oh, did she think, what season would you want to play? What past Survivor season? I wouldn't... Why 42?
I don't know if Marianne was on that season. A good personality to be around.
Oh,
You could have met Jonathan and Mike.
the one thing that did stick out to me the most, she's deathly afraid of butterflies. I'm gonna need her to unpack that.
Yeah, and also I feel like there are a lot of flying bugs in Fiji, so that might be a little traumatizing. So,
Quitter? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. She seemed open and honest about herself. There isn't a lot here, but I like the little bit of personality that has been sprinkled through. Learning about, she said, I got married super young to a man from Brazil that I'd only known for 6 months. He's amazing. It really worked out.
I love
Cool.
that for her.
Me too. But I think that's Soda. I liked her vibe. I liked her vibe.
I did too. It's interesting that so many others say that they want to play like Marianne, but I'd say based off Soda's responses, she gives the most Marianne to me.
Who else said that they said? I feel like
at least two people did.
Somebody else said Marianne that I was like, I could see it. Oh, Jess.
Yeah.
I think Jess is giving me the most Marianne vibes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And her answers, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Well, next.
Yeah. Next, yeah.
Next, we have not Brandon. We have Randon Montalvo, 41 from New York. Also, currently lives in Florida. He is an aerospace tech. Ugh. Also loves running endurance marathons. He had to be specific about that. How would your friends describe you? Relentless.
Wait, is that the word that I used earlier?
No.
What was the word I used earlier?
Resilient. Resentful.
No. Resentful. Okay. No, it was like back-to-back red flag. Running endurance marathons, sports cars, extreme ride / sports. Crazy. He wants to play like Xander. Weird choice. What is something we would never know from looking at you? My favorite people I would like to meet beyond Jeff Probst would be Neil deGrasse Tyson and I don't know who this is. Mikio Kaku?
I also don't know.
Michio? Let me look him up. You talk and I'll look him up.
Yeah, that just doesn't feel relevant to the question.
Oh,
also,
he's a physicist, an American physicist.
Boring. Also, I know that Neil deGrasse Tyson is like really famous and stuff, but every single podcast and interview I'm a Neil deGrasse Tyson hater, first and foremost. Okay, yeah, no, I got it. Is that my
you
new
didn't say
co-host?
anything. You didn't say anything. I didn't know if you saw it.
Anyways, I just don't like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He just thinks he's better than everyone because he's like smart, but like also smart people can be bad people. I'll say it.
You ate that.
Thank you. I don't like him.
I feel like most of the bad people in the world are smart.
You know, you're onto something. And now Riley is playing with a Kit Kat wrapper between his reusable chopsticks.
Yeah, there's not a lot to go off of here, and what was given was nothing that I was like standing over. So, Well, we're gonna move on to Tiffany Nicole Irvin, who is 33 from Franklin Township, New Jersey, and now lives in Elizabeth, New Jersey. She is an artist. She says, does eating count as a hobby? She's into painting and photography.
Is
She
this
said she was
not
laid off.
Kendra?
It kind of is.
She
Is she into
lives in
astrology?
Probably. My friends always tell me that I live in a land of rainbows and unicorns. Pretty much
It's giving Kendra.
means I lack situational awareness sometimes and see things through from a rose-colored lens.
I have no filter, and I'm usually the life of the party.
This is Kendra.
It is giving Kendra.
Also, she's addicted to gambling.
Which is crazy.
To put this in.
Good for you, Queen.
Do you think? No, never mind.
Fine, I'll say it. I wonder if she's just gonna quit because she can't get her lottery ticket. Like, if there's not like a 7-Eleven on the corner of
I need a lottery
how
ticket.
is she gonna be able?
Right now. In the auction, I'm gonna hold out until I get a lottery ticket.
This is what Jeff said, that there couldn't be an auction. He said that this is the real reason Jeff said there could not be an auction, because they put a gambler on the cast. They could not risk it, you guys. They could not risk it. She said that she wants to play like Jeremy or Shan, which are people who played very different games. Yeah. So interesting. But I do love both of those players.
That our minds went to the same place.
This is how y'all know we were on the same wavelength, because we didn't even need to communicate that. We both knew where we were going. Yeah, I mean, COVID is still happening.
Also, I love that, like, these interviews, sometimes the punctuation is so wrong. It says Jeremy or Shan, comma.
They
gave me a lotto ticket. Stab.
I'm actually, wait, I don't know. Did we read the whole thing? I love playing the lottery, comma, LOL.
Oh my god.
No, I have a headache. She says, I'm actually afraid that if there's an opportunity to gamble or take a big chance on Survivor, I'm the player that won't be able to resist. You know that they saw that and they said, we need to get her on the island immediately. We need to get her out here immediately.
And that's my winner pick. No, I'm kidding.
Do you want to do the next person?
Yeah, next. Oh, Tevin or Tevin?
I think it's Tevin.
Tevin. Okay, Tevin Davis, 24 years old from...
I was scrolling so I didn't see it. Guys, it's 9:30 Mountain Time, which means it's what, 11:30.
Oh my god,
guys, it's getting late. It's been a long day.
You can see the tears.
No, I was scrolling. I was like, oh, what if he's probably from like Mississippi or something? I was like, oh, maybe it's a place we've talked about. He's from Goochland, Virginia.
That's not real. I gotta look. You can keep talking about him.
I'm sorry from those who are from... Okay, he's from Goochland, Virginia. He's 24. He lives in Richmond, Virginia, and he's an actor. It's interesting that Virginia is VA, but Florida was FAL. I don't understand what that's about.
Wait, is it not FLA?
Oh yeah, FLA.
Yeah.
Fla. It's interesting that... Oh, do you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Or do you want to take over? He seems to be kind of artistic. He likes going to the beach, listening to music, fashion and shopping. He seems very, like, from everything he's saying, he seems very charismatic. He says he's an old soul, which I think will help divide the generation gap. JK, the oldest person on this season is only 20 years older than him, so I don't think it'll be that crazy. But he's a first-gen student. There's a couple first-generation students on here. And a couple smarties. He made Magna Cum Laude and Dean's List every semester. Mm-hmm. He's a country boy. I feel like there's a lot. I feel good about Tevin.
Yeah. The run-on sentence of his friends describing him kind of annoyed me.
That's not his fault.
He's the one that put it there.
Do you think they wrote it? Or I feel like
do you think he came up with that? He's like, these are the list of all the things my friends would think of me.
I think is that they say it out loud, and then somebody transcribes it.
So he said out loud. No, I think it was written.
Tevin is incandescent.
Beautiful sparks of energy and joy, walking definition of super multifaceted talent, radiance, embodied, independent, yet such a valuable and free spirit person that this world needs, energetic, hardworking, adaptable, warm sunshine hitting your face on a perfect day, genuine, talented, unique, passionate, one of a kind, true to self, charismatic, old soul, vibrant, determined, effervescent, smart and captivating, great to watch, dynamic person filled with love, confidence, and presence that is filled with joy. Would you describe me that way?
The way that he just used the same word over and over again, he just went to a thesaurus and just read down. Me. That is me. Why the little pose he's given in this picture, why do I feel like that is how he would describe himself? Why do I feel like he would just say all those things? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the personality we're getting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I'm inspired. He wants to play like Marianne Ann Cochran. Yeah. He says, "I'm a country boy at heart, and don't ever think I'm too good to get a little messy." Which I like. I like it. I like Tevin. Mm-hmm. Do you want to do the next person, or do you want me to do the next person?
I can do it.
Okay.
Next, we have Venus Vafa, who's from Ontario, currently lives in Toronto, Ontario, is a data analyst, 24. She also enjoys playing poker, another gambler. Cleaning is one of her favorite hobbies. It's giving Emily's meal prepping. She's a clean freak. I don't know. Oh, she said her friends would probably describe her as someone like Regina George from Mean Girls, but she's actually a crybaby.
Real. I like her. I like her little list here. Mm-hmm. She talks about how she needed to blossom. She left her conservative household. She graduated university, which was really important to her. Sorry, I'm feeling a little teary right now. Lightheaded. She says, "I'm very observant and can see right through people's facades." She wants to play like Poverty and Suri. Yes. Sorry, we're in our traders era right now. That is that's our first lost media piece of the podcast. You guys, we filmed a traders reaction video. That's not coming out. Sorry. If you guys want to see more trader coverage, let us know.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to join our Patreon.
$15 a month.
And then you'll get exclusive, never before seen footage.
I was talking about the traders. Anyway, I feel like she gets a good vibe. She's giving me a woman that is going to be villainized for her femininity and then booted first.
Yeah. Can I make one critique?
Yeah.
I don't like her orange pants.
Okay, but I do love the top.
Yeah.
The flared leggings are giving you can get these at Old Navy. But the top is stunning, and her hair, stunning. She looks good.
Well, she has a more exciting outfit. Our next person does not.
Oh, yeah. Last person in the cast, Tim Spicer. Tim Spicer. He is 31, lives in Arlington, Virginia. No, he's from Arlington, Virginia, now lives in Atlanta, Georgia. He's a college coach. Do we know what he coaches? No. He favorite hobbies: dating my wife. Interesting. Watching Survivor and Peaky Blinders, and exercising daily.
No, physically and emotionally. You have to add that part.
I was trying to give him some space. I wasn't gonna put it all because we're about to go in. How would your friends describe you? My friends would describe me as God's child. Tim is extremely uplifting, a good listener, and a great friend to have. Tim is always down for a good time.
This is giving Sifu talking about himself in third person.
It is. I mean, they all talked about themselves in third person, but still.
Yeah, but this
Maybe
one
that's
is,
what inspired. Maybe that's what inspired the question.
I
Sifu is a trendsetter.
I hate this. I hate all of this. Sorry.
What is the accomplishment you are most proud of? I've listed several accomplishments to spell out the myriad of things I am proud of. A. Achieving work performance metrics. C. Carter. Who the hell is Carter? C. Cooper. Who the hell is Cooper? O. Optimistic in all situations. M. Morehouse College. P. Parenthood. L. Love of my life. Jasmine. I. Introduce Barack Obama. S. Survivor called me back. H. Homeowner. M. Making it to 30 as an African American male. And T. Travel to several continents.
Mm-hmm.
What an interesting. Everybody's so creative.
He also glued his eye shut one time.
I think ultimately what throws me off about this is that he says he wants to gluing eye shut. Shamar Thomas, who was in the second Fans versus Favorite. He went home pretty early, if I remember. I don't know if he was medevaced or not, but something happened to his eye. It got like infected. I think he may have been removed from the game. Let me see. But it's interesting.
It's doing too much.
It's doing a little bit too much. I like how excited he is. I like how much he loves his wife. I'm guessing. I'm sorry. I'm guessing Cooper and Carter are his children. If I were to assume.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's done some good things.
Mm-hmm.
He went and got his master's and one of a couple African American men in the program, which was so exciting. Good for him. But I don't know. It was just an interesting way to present yourself in a way that I'm like, I don't know how to process this. Like, you seem like a very great person and seem nice and like an amazing partner and dad. I'm assuming he mentions nowhere that he's a father. I'm just assuming that Carter and Cooper are his children.
Not?
I don't think he says anywhere that he's a dad.
I guess, yeah. He's giving Bruce, though.
I feel like he's giving Bruce in a positive way. Like, I feel like he's going to be, like, fun to be around.
I hope so.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, guys, we had a whole segment where we were going to do some superlatives, but I don't think we have time for that.
Do we want to do a winner pick?
I think we should at least do a winner pick.
Okay, do you know yours? I know mine.
I think I know mine.
Should we say it on the count of 3?
No, you should go first.
Okay, Q.
I was going to say Q.
No! Okay, I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
I was going to say Q. I thought that you wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I did pick Q before we even talked.
I have to find a new winner pick. Okay, you talk about why you like Q.
Okay, I'm picking Q because of similar reasons why I picked Caleb last time. I just found he's so interesting and has so many funny, like, quirky answers. I don't know, I feel like he's gonna be fun socially and also, like, able to be strategic. And he just has a lot of different skill sets that I think might be helpful. And I don't know, he seems cool.
I think he seems really cool. I think out of everybody, I'm most excited to see Q on the TV. I think he seems really interesting, and I am so excited to see how he plays on Survivor. I hope he does well. I want to root for him. I'm sad that you took him. Q literally, I was gonna say Q, and then I thought you weren't gonna. I didn't think you were gonna pick Q.
Who did you think I was gonna pick?
I don't, not Q, and so I didn't want to have to like explain myself. I feel like Q might have been like a weird pick for me, but that would have been kind of crazy if I should have let us both say it at the same time. That would have been crazy, but I literally was also going to pick Q. I think he has a great winner pick. I'm trying to think who. I'm between two people right now. I feel like Oh, who do I want? Who do I want? This is the person I'm
Who do
putting
I
on my.
want?
Oh, I need to pick who I want real
And I
bad.
can't pick a hot dog.
I can't pick a hot dog or the 4th of July.
These
I don't
gays,
know.
they're trying to murder me.
They're trying to murder me. Okay.
I need a lotto ticket real bad.
Lordy, 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 lord. Okay. I need a lotto ticket real bad. Oh my god. I don't know. I did not think you were gonna pick Q. That really I did not have a second back. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna pick Tevin.
Okay.
I was between Tevin and Soda.
Okay.
However, I don't think I got enough of Soda's personality to really make the claim of winner pick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be rooting for Soda. But I do think Tevin has I don't know. He seems approachable. He seems smart, but he seems like the type of smart, not like some of the other people, like a Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking first person I thought of. Other people who are gonna sort of like rub his smartness in your face. Like I think he's gonna be undercover smart, which I think will be good. This promo picture eats.
I cannot get the lotto ticket out of my head.
No, you kind of ate with that. That was good. What a great callback. That's what the episode of we should start titling our episodes.
Okay.
The title of this episode should be I want a lotto ticket real bad.
Okay, I'll do it.
No, yeah. I think Tevin is who I wanna root for him. So we're gonna hope he makes it far.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
Q was a good pick. Q and Tevin, I think those are gonna be cute. Q might be my little hi Q. Maybe he'll be my crush this season. I don't know.
Q's your Caleb of the season.
We'll have to figure it out. I'll give you an update after episode 1 who's the pick of the litter. But we what?
All the little kittens.
All the little kids.
You can wrap it up.
I'm going to. Thank you all for watching. This was just a silly podcast. We are so excited to come back to Survivor. Survivor is our favorite TV show. We say it in our intro. We can't lie in the intro. Maddie's tailoring a little bit right now because she is kind of obsessed with Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Okay, yes, but it's not my favorite TV show, and I'm having to take a break from it at the moment. So
we are so excited to talk about Survivor. It's been a little bit of a hard off season for us, but we are back.
Hard? Why?
Oh, you haven't been busy at all for the last 3 weeks?
Oh no, I've been playing my DS.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you'd like more content, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can get a podcast every week, hopefully. You could follow us on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Instagram. Almost said Tumblr again. We are not on Tumblr, guys.
We need to make a Tumblr.
You can follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, and TikTok at Making Fire Pod. That's where you can find us. We are so excited to be back and covering. I don't know. Let us know if you have any. Maybe we'll do a Q&A session. Somebody put a comment put a question in the comments, and we'll do a question of the day.
Oh yeah. Are we gonna have to start leaving the questions ourselves?
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week when we review the premiere of Survivor 46. Bye.